Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been focusing quite a bit on other areas other than YouTube. So I've been away from YouTube channel for like about a month or so, I guess. I haven't really created a video, anything about stuff, because I have been putting that part in my life on hold. Also, I was super busy. I can't disclose it right now, and I feel so bad because it happened last year as well. About this time in the year, last year, June, May, April, and in July, August last year. Basically, I was getting a quite important, life steps. Basically, job interviews from one of the biggest companies in the world, and I couldn't disclose at the time, and I can't disclose it right now either. That's the reason why I have been not posting much. However, I have been making quite consistent progress in my life, as well as when it comes to 2018's goals. In terms of my, this is my personal blog, so I'm gonna just ramble and give you guys an update as opposed to giving you structured videos. But yeah, where to start, so another video is coming up. It's being outputted right now here on my computer. It's getting exported. But yeah, social area life, career wise, I'm super happy right now because it's already halfway through 2018. Currently it's July. It's already July 7. Oh my god, I came here June, right? I mean like August, end of August. No, end of May. So it's been a month and 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But yeah, 2018 New Year's resolution have been, treating me really well because I've been pretty focused on achieving those goals. In terms of fitness, I achieved it. I, showed up in a fitness competition and I took a second place in Vancouver, which is really great. I'm still maintaining my physique, body fat wise, in terms of my diet, in terms of my workout regime. I'm still working out 5 times a week. I think I'm gaining a little size here. I don't know if you can see it, but and finance wise, I'm still making money, saving a lot. I'm gonna pay back the rest of the money that I borrowed from my uncle and my sister, and I'm gonna start investing. I've already working on retirement saving plan, blah blah blah. Most of the stuff probably don't make sense or not relevant to you, so maybe probably boring, so I'm gonna cut it short. Social part, I found a baseball team in Munich, Germany, which is really cool, so I'm gonna join up the team from next Tuesday. They have practices on Tuesday, Thursday, and I have a season games, 2 games every weekend, so I'm gonna really want to get out and then do some exercise as opposed to always going to gym for exercise. And other than that, there are beach, not the beach, but volleyball that people playing, like expats are playing in English Garden in Munich. So I'm gonna go with my roommate. He tells me super cool stuff in the story. People are super cool, so I'm gonna definitely make friendships and expand my social circle and stuff. Right, and also my coworkers. One of the coworkers have been here for 1 year, and she is telling me, inviting me to go to those meetup group events on Facebook, or just going out. She goes out to some events or social events almost every weekends. So, and then she's not afraid about going to just getting lost in mountain in like Austria or Switzerland. So I like to go to Switzerland, and so really it's a good opportunity, an excuse to get out of my house. So I'm gonna try to do that now that I finished one of the other commitments. It might continue, but it might not. Other than that, I feel like I've been updating my own goals and stuff. Most of people, you guys, are not really interested. I know that. But however, this is my channel and I'm gonna focus on like my life and share some of the stuff. But basically what makes me feel, you know, what motivates me, what keeps me going every single day, every weeks, every month, it's my passions, my missions, my life purposes. And every time I kind of talk about it, I feel like I'm so disconnected from my audiences. That's why I don't talk about it, because nobody really cares, you know. I mean, most people don't even make a New Year's resolution. Most people don't even set their own goals. They don't work on it. They stay the same. They are still doing the same thing. They're still staying in the same place as last year. It's kind of a sad thing, right? So I have been to newer places, my new self, better version of myself, better workplace, better, you know, everything. You know, fitness-wise, career-wise, social skill-wise, always improving myself, reading all the books, expanding my social network, blah, blah, blah. It's sad that every time, like every few months, like every half a year, every single year, I see the same people. They stay at the same place as last time. And this has been the case almost all the time with people from school, from work. You know, they like to stay in a comfortable place, and that is freaking boring for me. So one of the audiences probably the same. You know, they just listen, they watch the same YouTube videos over and over again without making any progress on themselves. You know, you don't need to be too hard on yourself, but sometimes you need to push yourself. You need to fail toward your goals. And I've failed so many times, and that's why I'm here. But anyways, I made huge progress. I mean, I'm just, you know, just focus on myself, because, you know, there's no point trying to motivate others, because there's no point, like, there's a threshold of how much they can change other people. But anyways, I don't know the actual, like, you know, the thing whether I should include more of these personal kind of vlog in my channel, focusing more on like tutorials and like actual, like showing you guys, you know, whiteboard and stuff that I'm actually uploading, like exporting from the Windows software. But really, you know, my motivation stuff, like I'm here, you don't see it, but it's a tip of iceberg. You only see those obvious stuff, but I don't come to YouTube every day, but every single day, like every weekdays, I go to gym, right? That's what you don't see. What you don't see is I spent past 4 weeks, 3 hours to 4 hours every single day studying coding, technical coding algorithm, technical coding interview questions every single day for past 4 weeks. More than maybe 200 hours, 3 times 20, maybe 60 hours, maybe 80 hours. Weekends I spent whole day, right? Hardcore, that's what you don't see. And I didn't like to talk about it in video. And you know, and I'm a little confused about, you know, where to go from here on my YouTube channel, because I don't like to, I feel pretty sad about, you know, seeing other people's videos, especially certain kind of videos in certain categories, because they are not inspiring at all. They are focusing on wrong things from my perspective. I'm not gonna name it, but pretty sad. You know, it shows too much of like what they are not focusing on. They're focusing on something wrong, like, you know. Yeah, there's something that I can't really talk about. I don't want to talk about publicly, and it's really hard to communicate this kind of stuff. And yeah, I learned a lot past 3 months, you know, and it's kind of sad that I can't share all the experiences with you guys, because some of us, you know, I try to explain that stuff by mapping out my abstract thinking, and which is gonna probably help more. Right, it's so abstracted, and I'm gonna forever say goodbye to making videos in Japanese. It needs to be done, but at the same time feels bad because this, okay, I think this is a really good vlog because this is like a real stuff. I know the realest feeling as of age of 28 in 2018. This time I have like an internal struggle, like conflict with audiences, because if you stay in that language, you're not gonna get out. If you are looking at things, like if you're looking at things from certain languages, then you're gonna be limited by that framework and box defined by that certain language, and you won't be able to experience what's outside, like really, like you won't be able to like really localize or see it from insider's view. You're gonna always look at certain things like friendships or human relationships or communication, psychology, trust or value system from outside, and that's kind of sad because I see that in people. I see those people far away. There's a fucking freaking big huge wall, or like firewall, separated by the language barrier. Even if they live in abroad, it doesn't really matter where they live. If they are thinking all the time in certain languages, they will forever stay in that bubble. Even if they live in Canada or United States or New York, it doesn't freaking matter. Even if they say, oh yeah, I have international students, international friends, it doesn't really matter, because the depth of a human relationships that they can build is not really, up to where you live. It's not up to how many friends foreign friends that they have. It's the depth. I'm not saying their proficiency with language that's gonna make their relationship deeper. It's not that. It's really about absorbing that way of thinking. So it's hard to understand. But yeah, this is a struggle of a Japanese guy living abroad and not speaking in Japanese in his videos, and so because of that, his audience wouldn't understand or watch his videos, and therefore, the native Japanese and my thinking gets just becomes so different, so hard to understand each other. And that's how the process of second generation, third generation, like Japanese, or second generation immigrants, third generation immigrants, they start adopting hybrid thinking, hybrid value system, hybrid culture, and they are diverging from original one. And because of the language barrier, right, the second generation have limited language skill for his mother tongue, right? Let's say Chinese, second generation Chinese or Japanese cannot speak as fluently in Japanese or Chinese, and the native ones cannot understand well in the English, and then they diverge, and we can't explain every single thing, and that's where it creates, misunderstanding or lack of understanding, and that all because of the language. Same in computer science program, with different language, different syntax, different overhead, context switch. You need to switch from one language to other language. It's highly inefficient, and I can't switch, every single time, and so I let go. And I know this is the time I need to clearly say that, I won't be able to understand. Like, I don't really quite understand how most Japanese people think anymore for a long time, because I've seen so many different countries and cultures and worldwide, or like Western world standard, and it's not just that I'm living abroad a long time, it's just more by adapting to like reading literatures, reading books written in those people. I'm not saying in European thinking is the same as North American, so I guess my mind is coming more from North American business entrepreneurial or spiritual mental happiness kind of science. They've gone through all the science, so their literatures are all in English, so I've absorbed that in English, mostly from North America, right? Those mental exploration happen. So career and the mental mind is in Europe, but artistic side is in Europe and Asia, and my food, my inclination is in Asia. So it's kind of all over the world, kind of like same as I don't belong to just one country, because you don't need to. I don't need to, and so it's all over the place. It's kind of like what I mean by global citizen, and it's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, I have a few friends who are like that. They just pick the best parts of each country, and they're basically free. They're abundant. They can pick. They have more options. Because they are good sides and downsides. They might settle down to one country, but they don't need to. That's a good. That's a good thing about it. Anyways, I made another YouTube channel dedicated for CS, computer science, and technical coding interviews, because that's kind of what I want to integrate into my lifestyle now, because that takes care of my finance, my career. So it's really good. It's joint as opposed to compartmentalized. So I'm gonna focus on more on that on another channel, and I'm gonna treat this channel as whatever random shit, because I don't really know the real, like where this channel is going. It's more like a bunch of stuff, because I put so many different videos, vlogs, and stuff, travel vlogs. And I don't regret it, because that's why I'm here now. But really, there are conflict of interest, and I really don't want to make videos just to get more subscribers and views and likes. I've done that in the beginning, but it's just a waste of time onward from now on. So that's why I don't create such videos anymore. And I see many YouTube channels popping up, more fast, like much faster these days. But it's really that they're making videos to make videos. They're making videos to get views. That's okay in the beginning. It's like everybody goes through that phase. They want to have 1,000 subscribers. But after a while, like you get bored of like making the same kind of videos, or bored of making videos that you're not passionate about, or editing videos it's taking so much time. And that's kind of like where I am right now, and I'm not really, and yeah, so I want to focus more on real life than just editing videos for views. So from now on, but still I'm still working on like cinema videography, because that's something that I like, enjoy camera, and I like to travel. So I'm gonna be moving to a mobile videography. What it means is that I'm gonna be using cell phone camera to shoot cinematic photos and videos, as opposed to, so I just sold my old Panasonic Lumix LX10 camera, compact camera, which is really good. But I'm gonna buy OnePlus 6, which is really great, kind of like Pixel 2. Camera wise, it's better than iPhone 10, and so that's what I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna have a little light softbox setup, LED strip, as well as a little camera, smartphone, lens attachment, and also I'm going to sell the 3-axis gimbal to replace it with smartphone gimbal. And I really want to take vacations this winter. I'm gonna be probably going to Southeast Asia, like thinking about Taiwan for sure. I'm craving food. Japan, Taiwan, Thailand. I want to add some beach. some beach session vacation. And also food. I miss like Japanese food. I want to explore street food in Taiwan or Hong Kong. Taiwan for sure. And also need to take vacations in Europe here as well. So thinking Odessa, Ukraine, or Portugal or Spain. I heard really great things about Portugal and Spain, Southern Park Beach. Really excited, but really I don't want to go by myself. For Southeast Asia trip or Asia trip, I'm already planning my trip with my Canadian friend, so it'll be fun with somebody else. But European one, I haven't planned that much yet. I have a friend currently staying in Europe, so we are kind of thinking about it, depending on our schedule. So yeah, I like to share. So travel is one of the many. I just made a video about lifestyle. So I'm gonna be focusing on big pictures, but I won't be able to explain everything. But I like to. Time to finish this video. It's too long, But yeah, being focusing primarily more fitness, career, social skills, So yeah. I need to explain things better. With that said, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.